Okay, so I thought I would do an update. This was my grocery garden. I had about 8 or 9 seeds that I planted and nurtured along, and they actually bore fruit. And about the time I was going to be harvesting, the bunnies got it. Yeah, the bunnies got it. It really bummed me out. But anyway, my first time is planting a whole garden, so I'm holding hope for next year. But I pulled everything out. I went ahead and just pulled everything out and thought I'm going to let the soil rest. And so I added this black mulch in, and I transplanted the mint from my other garden beds. I planted rosemary, which is a pest control. A form of pest control. I guess the scent of it is so pungent that it deters pests, so bunnies. You can tell this is a little bit of the Swiss chard that came through, but I'm not gonna pull it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't suspect it will survive very long. This here is basil. So gosh, it's right on the main water spigot. So anyway, so I'm mulching the soil. I want it to get nice and rich. I'm gonna let it rest for, till March or so. If I do choose to, this is some more rosemary. If I do choose to go ahead and try the grocery garden again, I have to build about a 2.5 foot wire fencing to keep the pests out. Bunnies in particular, they loved my garden. And then this is mint I transplanted, and this is some more basil that I transplanted. And then we're full circle. And I did put 4 new solar lights. It's kind of funny that they were having the closing sale because summer was over at Walmart. I shouldn't say the name of the store. Anyway, one of the stores was having a sale, and this was the 4-pack of solar lights for $5. It was on clearance, and I went, well, those are different. They almost look like UFOs, but I thought, you know what do I care? I just want to put some different lights in there because the ones that were in here were very old and used and weather beaten. So anyway, so the next 6 months, I'm just letting this all, so I've got an herb garden, and it's totally growing through neglect, basically, which I'm grateful for, because I was kind of tired of babying and nursing, the watering system at 10 and 3, and the spigots would go off at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So I will keep an eye on the irrigation and just make sure going forward that everything is operating, completely and very thoroughly. This one I think I need to replace, so I'm going to have to do some research on replacing this one because it shoots straight up and then it comes down. So I'll have to do a couple of replacements or repairs for the water. And other than that, I can use these in cooking. Can use these herbs in cooking, and I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful to have an herb garden.